What's up, Fitted Squad? This is Brad, aka Too Fitted, coming to you with another quick video. And today, I kind of want to go over what I think will be some good items to pick up for your Altima for your tax season, if you got some money back. So I know a lot of people have been doing these videos for their cars, and with the Altimas, it's actually a little harder to do because we can't really do a lot of performance parts because we don't have people actively like tuning for the Altima, so we do miss out on a lot of that tuning, but there are things that we can get. So we want to kind of go over the car, show it, and let's see if you guys are interested in doing some stuff like this. Alright, so I know not everybody is really into the same things, but this is just some things that I like. Now this actual grill, it's a custom grill, badgeless grill. They do have a different one. They have a carbon fiber one that you can get. They're on eBay, so that's definitely something that I like, but they don't only have it for just this body style. They do make them both for the other 5th gen, the 2013 to 2015, sorry. They do make it for that one as well. Of course, this is the 2016 through the 2018 body style. Now, as far as the 2019 Plus, I've seen a couple custom ones, but I haven't really checked to see them online. But they do have some custom grills as well. They even have like a mesh one that's just more of the mesh. They have another style like this that has an additional blade, so it's the 4 big ones instead of that. So, and I think I'm on 5, so it's definitely quite a few. Also, you can go with front lips. Now, the one that I have is actually a cheap eBay one. I haven't seen it online in a while. This last time when I bought it, I did find it on Amazon instead of eBay. But since then, I have not seen another one for sale. So that's definitely something. You probably want to go with the Stillen one. It's more sturdy. It's a little more expensive, but I feel like it'll last a lot more because this is my 3rd one. So I don't know if I really recommend that one to you, but the Stillen one seems to last a lot. Also, Arrow seems to be the big one, so you can also go with one of the side skirts. I have a universal one. I believe the side skirts itself was like, actually I think it was like $40-50. It wasn't a crazy amount. My front splitter was $120. I think the Stillen one is like $200 something. The grill, I believe when I got it was $200, but I think the price dropped as well. Little accent things are good. So I have the Midnight Edition, so this isn't wrapped or anything. This is just legit black from factory. But they do have some covers where you can get carbon fiber or the gloss black if you want. Carbon fiber door handles. They do have, there we go. They do have gloss black ones as well. When I ordered it, I didn't realize it had gloss black. If I did, I would have got that. All black roof wrap. This was like $20. I think actually I don't even know the price for those because I never really even looked at them, but one of the homies did have one that he gave me that we gave to another homie as well. You can get rolls pretty cheap, like $60 I think for the size that you would need. Now if you want to do it yourself, if you have the know-how, that's one thing, but I'm not sure exactly how much shops will cost. It depends on your area as well. Then of course we got the Stillen rear diffuser. There are some eBay ones as well. I don't really have much experience with those. I just went straight with Stillen. I got it on sale. I believe it was like a Black Friday sale, so I don't remember how much it was. It's been a few years, but if I could find it, I'll post it on. Actually, I'll put a link in the description. Also, I got these little winglets. They were like $20-some on Amazon. But rain guards are pretty cool. The ones I had before I felt like were a lot better. These look better, but this one kind of hang, like it get caught up sometimes, and it doesn't let me roll the window all the way up, as well as the driver's side. But this one happens a lot more often than the driver's side, and it doesn't really block the rain as much as I would like. The last ones did, because they came down a little further, but they were on top of, it was like from here to there, so I wasn't too fond of the fitment of the old ones, but they were pretty cheap. These were, I think, $40-some. I just think they look cool. Also, these were like $15. This is a gloss black pillar. It's like a little vinyl piece. I need to order another set because this one came off on the highway, but they've been on for, it's been like it's probably been over a year actually, so I definitely need to get that. But these are little things that you can get for the car, that kind of helps just set it apart. But those are the little things that you can get. All of this together, a few $100s and you'll be set. But the fun stuff. Okay, so these aren't just tips. I do have vibrant mufflers. Those were, I believe I paid, I don't want to lie about it, but I think it was $260 for them. Don't quote me on that one, but I actually got it ordered with a bunch of parts, so I don't remember specifically. But I like it because it helps with the sound. Actually, the mic is facing me, not the car. But I think it sounds pretty decent. I didn't want anything crazy loud. I just wanted something I basically could hear from my apartment when I do a remote start. That way I could tell, hey, is the car on or not. Also, if your car didn't come with LEDs, I highly recommend that be one of the first things you get. So these are just the daytime running lights, but I'll just turn it on. Now these are last fit LEDs, and the fog lights, and I have the stock LED for the headlights. But it makes a big difference, because well, you might not know, but the stock headlights that are halogen are trash, and they get worse over time. So definitely upgrade those if you can. I say number one. Also, a couple other little things. I have excuse the dirt down there, but I have lights on the inside. I have it in the back too. Can't really see it because I got some stuff on the floor. But I don't know. It's cool, but I really don't pay much attention to that. When it comes to the lights, like, I don't even change the color anymore. But this is something that I like. The kit itself was $90 on Amazon, and I have a link to a lot of the stuff in the description. I think it's definitely a pretty cool look. That I really do like, and I have the sparkling or the twinkling function. So some have the twinkling function, some have what else? Meteor function, and some don't do anything. Usually the price will kind of show you what it does. Also, Underglow. So this isn't a regular kit. This is one that actually, it has different modes, and it has a chasing function. So let me go ahead and go to that and connect to it real quick. Alright, connected. Just the app on my phone. But yeah, this is what I mean by the the chasing function. It kind of goes around. Now you can change the speed, make it go faster. And there's so many different modes that you can do. Just some random ones. Definitely changed the look. I know not everybody's into all the lights and everything, but the kit itself, ooh, I bought 2 different kits. I know the first kit was like $40, but that was just a solid color. This one, it was a little more expensive. I think it was like $60, but the link will be in the description below for it. But it's definitely something I like. I haven't really been getting out a lot lately when I can use the lights, because I've been staying in a lot, but any chance I get, I love to roll with them. And here in Florida, we don't really get any issues. I usually ride with this color. I used to ride with blue, but I heard some people have some issues, so I stopped blue, purple. But I recently had blue on next to a cop. They didn't say anything. I usually don't get anything for those, but the other day I was rolling with this. Wasn't intentional, but I went past a few different cops and they didn't say anything. So that's just something to be wary of, depending on where you at. Actually, let me go back to my normal. There we go. But yeah, turn that off and turn the car off. While I was in there, you might have noticed the bags. If you're new to the channel, suspension is definitely something I recommend you tackling. A lot of companies will have different deals going on around tax time, so especially if you pair it with a holiday. Some people have random holiday sales as well, so I would definitely say keep an eye out for those. Hit up different shops, see what they have. But suspension is an important one. I say, depending on what you're trying to go for, how low you're trying to go, you can do some lowering springs, you can do coilovers, or you can do bags, and they basically go up in price. Lowering springs are the cheapest, but you can still get some pretty good fitment with lowering springs. And it really depends on what you want. I can't really say you go this or go that, because I don't know how the roads are where you are. I don't know what you need or how many people you have in a car, how often you drive, all that kind of stuff. But I've had BC lowering springs and I've had this bag.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I definitely love the BC coilovers. I had those for about 3 years. No issues with them at all. I got them used, had them rebuilt, no issues. The bags, I've had a few issues already, and I've had that less than a year. But with the bags, it definitely feels a lot cooler having those and pulling up and being able to air out. But like I said, I had issues with bags. I haven't had any with the coilovers at all, other than scraping here and there. So I did have to raise it a little bit. I did have to roll my fenders in the rear when I had the coilovers, because how low I was and how wide my wheels were. But that was basically self-inflicted. It wasn't nothing wrong with the coilovers. So definitely recommend going with some definitely some changing the suspension. I did love the SR suspension. It felt great, but the wheel gap killed me. It was too much. And speaking of wheels, of course, if you have enough, I would definitely recommend doing wheels. I know there's a lot of places that do financing for wheels, so even if you want to put a down payment on it or however you want to handle it, quite a few places that have good wheel deals. As far as that, what I have 20 by 10 all the way around, positive 35 offset. I've had 3 sets of wheels, well, 2 sets of wheels with those specs, and then I had 20 by 9 positive 35 offset last time. I just didn't like that it didn't have concave, so that's why I went back with the 10. My tires, I have 245 35 20, and I have a little bit of stretch here, as you can see, but it's not a crazy amount, but it is definitely stretched. So it's definitely not for performance, because I mean it's a 2.5 Altima. So that's just what I have. But in terms of wheels, I have a lot of people ask me what wheels they should get, and some people even ask just about my wheels, which I definitely don't mind answering. But I would recommend hitting up Fitment Industries galleries. Check out some of the Ultimas there. See if there's something you like there. You can get a good idea of the fitment, as far as like all the parts. Really, you can get basically everybody puts what mods they have on there. So if you just check those out, you can usually find stuff that you might like. Definitely for fitment, that's the main thing. Especially if it's a platform you're not too familiar with. Let's say you switched and it's not even Ultimate, you just went with something else, which is what I might end up doing soon. I'm definitely gonna be hitting up Fitment Industries, looking at the galleries, seeing what people have for their fitments. Sometimes some people might be mistaken, they might not know exactly what they have, but 9 times out of 10 they're usually going to be good. They're going to know what they have. So what I would recommend doing, don't just look at one and be like, oh, this is it. Like, look at that one and then try to find some people with the same specs or similar specs, just to make sure they kind of match up. But then you also have to worry about what kind of suspension they have, the heights that they're at. So just keep all that in mind. But enough of that rambling there. Yeah, there's so much you can do, so much you can transport in the car. I'm scared to think of how much money I've actually put in the car, but I've done it over the last 4 years. Actually a little longer, because I had the coilovers for my last Altima and had my first set of wheels that I had on this for my last Altima as well. So over 4 years, really. But most of the mods came within the last 4 years. But yeah, sorry, definitely went on pretty long here. Go ahead and wrap it up here. But before we do, I want to go ahead and do the comment of the day. And the comment of the day goes out to and if you'd like to be selected for the comment of the day, make sure to leave a comment down below, and who knows, you might be selected. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay fitted. Peace.